Okay, girl, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chrissy. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'll be going over my current favorites. So if you want to see what I've been loving currently, keep watching. Okay, girl, so first I want to say forgive me for how I sound. I don't know what's going on, but the voice is trying to do a thing. However, we're going to get right into it. I do have the items or things I'm going to talk about that I have been loving since the beginning of 2025 or as of last week that I have been enjoying and calling them my current favorites. So I have skincare, fashion, entertainment, tech, and wellness. But we are going to start off with skincare, and it is going to be the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. I specifically use this to actually get off my makeup. I'm a double cleanse kind of girl, so I am definitely using this as step one to break down the makeup and everything that I have on my face. I use this. I kind of like wet my face a little bit, I don't know, and then I put it on and like kind of rub it in my skin to break down the makeup. And then I just take a napkin. Once I rinse it off my face, I just take a napkin and pat dry. And then I have been loving and immediately go in after I use the Elemis with the Matcha Cleanse. This is the Tatcha, the Matcha Cleanse. It's so good. The bottle is very beat up, but it is a daily clarifying gel cleanser. I've done my research. The girlies Tatcha is like, this is good for like combo, oily skin, and I can say, yes, I feel like it lathers pretty decently for me. Like I don't need a lot of lather to feel like it's doing the job, but I need some. But it's a nice thick gel consistency. Again, just doing that 1 minute rotation, massaging it into my skin, making sure obviously trying to make sure I got all of this off. But this right here, I feel like a little bit goes a long way. I do have a travel size, but I got this during the Sephora sale and I have been very, very, very pleased with this. So again, this is, the Matcha Cleanse by Tatcha. We're just gonna stay on the Tatcha trail because my moisturizer is the Tatcha Water Cream, and it is a lightweight hydration. As you can see, I'm enjoying it. I wear this because I also have the Kiehl's gel type moisturizer as well, so I go back and forth between those two. But I wear this a little bit more often when I am putting on makeup, when I am like going somewhere, and I use the Tatcha after I use the Kiehl's after I have done like Sunday. I'll do an extensive like reset. I want to make sure like, okay, I'm gonna put on a face mask. I have the charcoal clay. I think I told y'all the Amazonian clay mask. I'll put that on and then I'll go in behind it because it is a little bit more moisturizing in my opinion. And I like to wear it to bed so I can wake up with just like nice, plump, juicy skin. I mean, I have other face masks, but that's the one that I have been, again, going back to the basics. You know, the one when you put a little bit of apple cider vinegar to pull the real gunk out your face. Yes. So I use the Kiehl's one for that. But this one is like my everyday travel. I've been enjoying it. And I find like, okay, let me just like use the things together to see if it actually is a dynamic duo. And I can kind of say, yes, I feel like that. But I also put on many other products. But these two work really well with my other products. So for a moisturizer, it is going to be the Water Cream by Tatcha. Still on skincare, but more like body care. I have been loving the Vaseline Radiant Body Lotion. It has 1% niacinamide, coconut oil, vitamin C, and peptides. I love body butters. We all know that. But this has been really my like go-to because it is pretty lightweight, so I don't really want a thick consistency all the time as much as I do love my body butters and body creams. This for me gets the job done. I put it on today. It has a nice little sheen to it. It does say radiant, so I would say that, but it says the non-greasy and fast absorbing body lotion is formulated with 1% niacinamide to reduce dark spots and even skin tone in just 2 weeks. I have not seen that, but outside of that, the nourishing and the non-greasy is definitely yes, I can vouch for that. The Evening of the Skin Tone, I didn't even really get it because it said niacinamide. I just was like, oh, Radiant Vaseline. Okay, I don't want to put the Vaseline like grease on me right now because it's starting to warm up outside. So I just grabbed this, and it has been game changer for me. It had, of course, the coconut oil and all of that is the added bonus, but this has been really good. I have not worn this for like long periods of time, if you will. So can't tell you like, girl, after like 5 hours, 6 hours, you're gonna be ashy. I mean, I really don't see that Vaseline is in that product anyway. So it has done well for me. I wore it like 4 or 5 hours and came back home. So I haven't had any issues. And again, still got a nice little shine. So it is the Vaseline Radiant Nourishing Body Lotion. Next, we have makeup. I only have 2 makeup products. We're gonna get right into it. The first one, I'm not even gonna take the top off because this is a no judge zone, but it is the Refi Clear Face Primer Blur and Hydrate. Ooh, this one has the metal like applicator. I love this. I'm almost done. I really should have like an empties video because I'm almost done with this product. And when I'm done, I'm going to buy another one. I have even been wearing it with the Danessa Myricks like balm as well to really give me like that blurring, because I have like hyperpigmentation, just whatever skin. So I'm like, I really want that clean blurred canvas, if you will. So I have been pairing this with the Danessa Myricks, and it has been 10 out of 10. Today I just have it on by itself, and I love this primer. I'm an oily girl sometimes, and this is my go-to. This is my go-to. Even in the warmer months, I have like thoroughly been enjoying wearing this primer. My next product, I have been kind of going back and forth. I'm like, am I really a blush girl? Yeah, I think I have more blushes than I know what to do with. I really don't need any more, but that does not mean I'm not going to buy anymore. So the next product is going to be Rare Beauty, and it is Happy. Listen, Rare Beauty can do no wrong. I love the brand so much. This is the blush I'm wearing today. Kind of understated a little bit because I didn't go like super heavy, but I love this blush. I have this one, I think the other one is Joy. So Happy and Joy, but this one is my go-to, especially right now with all the pink and all of that, just the drama. I have the, I think Joy is the orange blush. So we haven't really played with her yet, but we will eventually. But blushes for me is like that mature, not mature, because that's probably not the best way to describe it, but very like elevated it girl. Like the girlies are wearing the blush, especially this summertime. You're gonna see a lot of girlies with not just the chiseled contour or bronzy look. They're putting on the blush, and I love that. I love it, love it. Any skin tone, it just elevates the look, you know? So I have been enjoying this one. I got this one maybe like right after the Sephora sale. I went in and grabbed it, and I was like, oh. And I have traveled with this. I have been wearing it non-stop. So money well spent. The next category is going to be fashion. I have 4 items, but it's really like 2 subcategories. So the first one is going to be, you already see the strap, mini bags. I'm so obsessed, y'all. Okay, first one is going to be from the Vault label. Listen, this bag is bomb. I'm loving that it has a strap. I wear it crossbody, and sometimes I do not even lock the bag. I know that is kind of dangerous because your stuff can fall out, but I just kind of wear it like this sometimes, or I will put the closure on it and then just have like the straps kind of like doing its own thing. I know, it's like, what's the point? There is none. It's just how I prefer to wear the bag. But this bag has been in heavy rotation. I have taken this bag on many outings. I am so obsessed with it. It is the cutest thing. I am gonna get it's like a tan, like sand color. Yeah, I need that for my upcoming trip next month. So she might be going as well, but if I get the other bag in time, the other bag will also be going. Then this one, this is, I don't see the name on it. But anyway, I got this bag from Coach. When I went to the Mother's Day event, I placed an order for it. They have so many colors. That is the self-control part. I don't need all the colors, right? Because I'm gonna have many small bags, but this bag also comes with a strap. So I'll be wearing it as a crossbody, but I was like, oh my God, this is the perfect like summer bag. Part of me wanted the pink because I need to expand the colors in my handbag collection. And then I was like, wow, should I have gotten like a nude or like a creamy color? But hopefully the sand-ish color bag will take care of that for me. But I am, as you can see, I have not taken it for a spin, so I can't say it's a current favorite, but it is because, I guess I could say it's a current favorite. It's a current favorite because I have this same bag in like a blue and white marble, and she has to sit for a little bit, okay? Because homegirl has been outside like a tree. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and get my cost per wear with you. So I'm really excited. So this is like a new / favorite because I have it in a different color, but I'm really excited to wear this color. So this is like a freebie in the current favorite section, okay? Okay, so in the fashion category, we're gonna talk about shoes really quick. I have 2 pair of shoes. These shoes, cost per wear, has been made over and over again. I wear these shoes all the time. Once I got past the fact, like, okay, they're gonna crease, it is what it is, right? Like, wear your stuff, we know that. I wear these shoes to run errands. I wear these shoes as an outfit. It does not matter. I always have on socks with them now. I'm not telling y'all how to wear y'all stuff, but I prefer socks with my slides. That's just me. But these shoes, at first when I got them, I was like, ooh, these are not like super comfortable. But once I broke them in, I think like the 3rd time I wore them, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna take these off. Like these are good. Like I'm gonna wear these all the time. So they are literally like, oh, I need to run out to the store. Oh, I want to go somewhere, but I want to have like a chill day. Now, of course, if it's like raining and stuff, I'm not wearing them because I don't want to mess up the canvas, but they are so good. So those are my first pair. I'm gonna sit the box right here. And then the other pair that I have are from Zara. If you see me this summer, 9 times out of 9, I'm gonna be in a pair of flats. 9 times out of 10, they are from Zara, okay? I've had these, I'm gonna show y'all a close up, but I've had these slides since 2020. I had another pair that I love so much and I wore them out and the grass was wet and I destroyed them. So I'm very mindful of the weather now, but these are so good. I'll have them on with this dress that I'm wearing. And when I tell you, I walked on cobblestone, cement, hardwood floors for hours at a time. I was standing up, sitting down, like all the things. And I did not complain one time about my feet. And as you can see, that shoe is a very like flat, very flat shoe. There's no like arch or anything in the shoe, but I don't have any complaints. I love both of them. Obviously, they both serve a different purpose, but those flats specifically, like I will pull those out quite a few times this summer because they are just that good. All my Zara flats, I think I have like 5 or 6 pair of Zara flats that I'm like, I'm probably gonna never get rid of them. And I feel like, and this is me going on a tangent a little bit, so I'll bring you back. Give me 2 seconds. I feel like the new Zara, we haven't seen like really creative slides because I have some with the big pearls. I had the ones that I destroyed. They had like the big bows on them. So I haven't really seen them. I'm gonna keep looking out for them because they make really good flats, but all of them lately have just been very like, nah. So I haven't picked them up, and I always want something that has a little bit of drama because most of my outfits are very like simple, but my shoes are a bit dramatic. So those are the 2 shoes in the fashion category. Okay, so this category, I will pop up a picture or a video clip or something, if I can do a video clip, but a picture of the item or the entertainment things that I'm going to talk about. The first one is the book Let Them by Mel Robbins. So I already talked about this book in my vlog, but if you didn't watch my vlog and you're here now, we all need to read Let Them, okay? It is called Let Them Theory, but it is a book that teaches you, or she talks about how we need to let people be who they are, in a sense. We can't control what people do. We need to let them chart their own path, their own journey. When they're ready for our advice, they will ask us. I was someone, just briefly, I was someone that would, if you told me how you were feeling, in my mind, it meant I had to like solve that problem for you. Like I was emotionally attached to whatever you were telling me. And you could have just been telling me, or that person could have just been telling me for the sake of they needed to get it out. But I was always in like problem solving, fix it mode. And I don't know if that's because of just like my professional background or anything, but it translated into my personal life. And when the person necessarily didn't take my advice or all of my advice, I was offended. But it wasn't even my journey or my story, right? So we get so entangled in things and we make a big deal out of things that we should just be like, let them. And so I did the Audible version, which in my mind, it reminded me of like a podcast because I watched some of Mel Robbins' podcasts. The best 8 hours of listening I have ever done on Audible. This book to me is a quarterly read because I always read the 4 Agreements. I'm actually reading it now. I read that like twice a year. I always read it in January, and near like in the middle of the year, I kind of pick it back up. So this book is very equivalent to the 4 Agreements if you have read that book already. But Let Them Theory, or Let Them, and then Let Me, like worry about me. You know, she even talks about love. I'm not gonna get too many details because I really want you all to read the book or listen to the Audible. But if you want something that is almost like a mindset shift or a breakthrough, that is the book for you, because that's literally how I felt. Even now when I hear people talking about stuff, and whether it's gossip or someone is going through something or whatever, I'm more like calm about it. I'm not like adding any commentary or trying to solve the problem. I'm just like, let them. Like when we focus on us, we don't even have enough hours in the day to do just that. So anyways, that is the first entertainment or book that I have been just so blessed to have read, honestly. The next entertainment piece is it's like, okay, girl, you going left and right, is the Netflix series You, season 5. This was probably the best season. Season 1 and season 5, the 2 best seasons. We know it's not coming back out, but let's just say Joe got a taste of his own medicine. Joe, the thoughts that go on in his head, sometimes I laugh and I'm like, wait, am I crazy? Like, okay, Joe, it has been so good because I feel like I haven't been entertained by anything on TV lately. I've been watching old things or starting to watch old things, or no TV at all. I'm just on YouTube, hanging out on YouTube every single day, which is totally fine for me. That's like calming. But you had me locked in from episode 1 until I think it's 8 episodes. Episode 8 or episode 10. I don't remember how many. So if you have not, I'm not telling you to start the whole series. So if you have been watching it and you didn't realize it was out, it's out. I'm not going to tell you to watch season 1 through 5. I'm just not going to tell you to do that because I wouldn't do that again. But You has been really good. It's a good distraction from things that's just the daily life. It has been a really good distraction. So if you want to read, Let Them, do that. If you want to watch a series, it would be You. So while I won't watch the whole You 1 through 5 again, I would definitely watch 5 because that was a favorite. The next one, a little bit of a shift. I just finished this, but it's a favorite. And I'm praying season 2 comes out like tomorrow, which may not be the case, but I'm praying it got renewed for season 2. And that is going to be the Netflix special Forever. 2 high school sweethearts trying to find their way. Very different backgrounds, upbringings, and just family dynamic. And just trying to show love or love each other with all of the spider webs and just things going on in each of their lives. Because the guy Justin and the girl Keisha, they are head over heels in love and still trying to figure out life. So it was such a good series. I watched it in a day. I'm actually gonna watch it again and probably again because it was so good. It was like beautifully written. The cinematography, the storylines, there were so many storylines. Me and my cousin were sending voice memos back and forth, and the storylines itself was just like, oh my God, I remember when I was in high school. Like, oh, I didn't really experience that in high school, but I can see how she feels that. Or when people say that teenage love is no joke, it is so raw and unedited type of love. I feel like that high school love story, that early college love story, really the high school love story, because you know, when you go off to college, you may not go to the same college, so the dynamics of that will change as well. But if you need some entertainment, I'm just gonna stop right there. Audible, Let Them by Mel Robbins, You on Netflix, and Forever on Netflix. So give you a little bit of a range. If you're looking for something, you can find something in between those 3. I'm almost certain, okay? Okay. Moving on to tech, which will be very quick, is my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Okay. So I have been wanting a camera for the longest. I just was like, oh, once I hit X, once I do this, I gave myself all these little goals, right? I'm gonna get a camera. I'm going between Sony, I'm going between Canon. And I'm like, oh my God, like, gee, I pull my phone out. I'm kind of like shy when I pull my phone out because like, in reality, nobody's watching, nobody really cares. Some people now, they, you know, you got those kind of people that care, but I was like, I don't know. So I kept going back and forth. And then one day I was in the hair salon under the dryer and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get the DJI. Placed the order to pick it up from Best Buy and brought your girl home. I got this case. If you have a DJI, I'll link this below, but of course it has the other like battery and all of that comes with it. But I got this cover from Amazon, and then this like chain holder thingy. I don't know what it's called specifically right now. Also got this from Amazon. It came in like a pack of 5. So I like this because I can just, you know, hands-free. But I got the cover. Everybody was like, you don't really need a cover. If I'm throwing it in my bag, I'm not like a super clumsy person, but I don't want to become one because price. I just want to make sure it is very well secured and covered. And I'm pretty particular about just like certain things. So I'm like, yeah, it's an investment. Of course I have the warranty, but I have been enjoying it. If you have watched my 2 vlogs, it was from this. So I'm still working on like color grading and just like quality overall, but I'm not letting that stop me from putting it out. So as I get comfortable and use this, the quality will start to look, you know, even better. So this is the tech item for me right now, my DJI Pocket or Osmo Pocket 3. Y'all know what it is. So, and then the case again is from Amazon. In current favorites with a fragrance. So I kept saying, this is your vacation fragrance. You're not gonna be, you know, wearing this everywhere. And she's being worn everywhere. And it's going to be Carnival by Brown Girl Jane. When I tell you, it is such a just how it sounds. Like, it's a tropical, Caribbean, by the water, vacation, good time scent. So it's really like a pick-me-up in a degree, you know, to a degree. Smells amazing. Lasts, smells amazing. And maybe I'm wearing it because, like, if I keep wearing it, I get closer to my vacation. I don't know. Like, it's helping me count down, but Carnival. So it is, excuse the chip nail, but it is so good. So good. So I have been loving this. I got this during a Sephora sale, and it has been on a fragrance tray. It has been talked about many a times. I have shown it on my Instagram as a fragrance of the day. I do not plan to stop. It will be a summer fragrance. It has been good to me. So I have been loving this one. There are like 2 other ones from the brand that I want to try, because if I'm running through this one, we gonna need to get her sister, cousins. We gonna need to just bring them all on board, okay? So that I can have a nice rotation. But again, I think probably 5-6 hours. So it's not like a beast mode fragrance by no stretch of the imagination. It's very like an it girl, summer girl, fun girl type of scent, if you will. So again, Brown Girl Jane Carnival. Okay, girl, if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what are some of your current favorites that you're like, Krista, you should try this as well. Drop it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. I would love to have you. Okay, girl, talk to you later.